Last episode we had a huge problem. Our star striker went down and we don't know how long for, but today we've got to play a Bundesliga team in a cup. We're going to be promoting some more youth and preparing for the next transfer window, all without him. Things are going well, but one mistake in these next 2 months could see us sliding down the table. It's time to return to Schalke and let's continue to fix the Royal Blues. Welcome back to Gelsenkirchen, where I guess we need to actually start with some bad news today. The physio has returned and it's really not great news. Karaman is out until April. That's 8 months with an ACL injury. But can we find a replacement in January? Well, we're going to try and do our best, but until then, we've got either the choice of Bar or Remmert. So hopefully Bar can at least score a couple of goals before we have the chance to replace him. In fact, we've already shortlisted a couple of very cheap strikers, a couple of free agents as well, and I'm going to keep scouting all of these guys for the next episode. If you have a suggestion for who we should sign, now is the time to comment it. But right, with that misery out of the way, it's time to see if we can actually win games without our normal strike partnership. Who knows, maybe Bar and Moorstedt can actually do it on a rainy night in Osnabrück. Well, let's find out. I remember we used Bar in pre-season and I was not that big of a fan, so fingers crossed now we're in the league, he can be a little bit better. Younes cutting in from the left, gives it to Puchaz cutting inside, and good save from the goalkeeper. Schallenberg into Moorstedt, and yeah, we really are missing that combination up front. Bachmann wins the ball, we have Moorstedt. Okay, I see Bar at the bottom of the screen, we're going to try and pull this across, but we've been barged off the ball. Terrible. First bit of defending we've needed to do, and Enquiries has charged, and Enquiries has got it this time. Good goalkeeping. Simkala's got a man running in behind, there's the trademark big gap, but Castro has absolutely whiffed that one. Antwi into Schallenberg, and we have Sanchez, our centre-back. I have no idea why he was making the run, but it was actually a pretty classy finish. That's his second goal of the season, so he's probably better at centre-forward than he is as centre-back so far. Antwi going back post, we have Bar there. Oh, we've scored a few there with Karaman. We really are missing him. Looks like, yep, we're going to be ahead going in at half time, which is rare for us. And that's Zwartz. He turns, he hits it, and it seemed like it went slow motion into the top corner. Moorstedt. Okay, good run from Bar, finally using his pace. He's got him behind one-on-one, and he has smashed that ball. He must have got that right in the middle of his foot. Top corner, nothing the goalkeeper can do. Ganassi, he's got a couple of runners. Zwartz, one of them. He's beaten Bullet. He's beaten our other defender. He's in behind here, and good save that from Karius. Okay, we're going to make a triple sub now. Let's try and hold on to this 2-1 win. Osnabrück goes short. Langhammer, and it's been hit, and it's been deflected in off their striker. They've scored one of the best goals we've conceded, and probably the worst. And their manager looks absolutely ecstatic to be level. Yeah, well, that's it. That's the end of the match. We couldn't really get on the ball in the second half, and there's no wonder we're walking down the tunnel so early. So things haven't been so easy for us in the league. We have also played a game against Fürth, which we've lost, and now we are slowly sinking down. This is really bad news for us because we don't really have the transfer funds to go out and buy a new player, so we do need the players that we have to start performing better. Hopefully this game against Hertha Berlin can be the little catalyst that reignites our season. If it doesn't, we're going to probably have to make some tactical changes. I thought that was good defending from Katic, but look at that graphic. Moorstedt's basically a one-man team at this point. Hertha get into the box with Rees, and they're going to hit it. Oh, off the post. Karius was beaten. Moorstedt pressing, Moorstedt winning the ball into the box. Can we get the shot away? Clemens has just a little bit too much pace, and we can't get the ball off the defenders. They're going to clear that one. Moorstedt again, 1-2 with Bar. Younes, he's gone, he's through. John Anthony Brooks doesn't have the pace. Moorstedt, 1-on-1. Easy finish in the end. Good bit of pace and strength to hold off the defender, and that is his 10th goal in just 13 matches. So that's half time. Going in ahead as usual, but hopefully we don't choke it in the second half as usual as well. Feels like Hertha Berlin are a bit more attacking in this half. Mazza on the ball, and that is a huge bit of space for Rees. Karius there, I was resigned to that going in. That was an absolutely incredible save. More pressure from Berlin. Baribo onto the edge of the box, and that is a long shot. Really nice finish. Can't really blame Karius or the defenders for that one, I'm afraid. El Fauzi, come on, turn. We've got Younes, chip this in behind. Moorstedt into the box. Brooks has been beaten again. And that is Schalke ahead of Hertha Berlin yet again. Croissants, he's been really good so far. Dema, Baribo, okay, hopefully they keep attacking like that because that was so easy to defend. Yunus, what a ball that is. Out to Puchaz, we haven't seen much of him this month, but across, and that's going to be the hat-trick. It is the hat-trick for Morstadt, his first one. 12 goals in 13 games, and so close to being a 1-goal-a-game striker. Reese beats his man, and we can't get ahead for long, can we? 3-2 now, still trying to hold on for the last 5 minutes. We're defending so deep, but somehow still there's a massive gap for Baribo. Chests it down. That defending, man. Why is our defense so deep? We were on defensive, parked the bus, but I wasn't expecting that. I think it's clear that Hertha were happy to get the draw, and that is exactly what they've got. So that is no wins in 4 matches for us, and we are sliding down the table despite scoring so many goals. Right, to be honest, I've had enough of these bad results. We're conceding way too many goals and we're scoring plenty, but what's the point of that when you're not winning the matches? Being 6th in this division with Schalke is kind of embarrassing, so it's time for a mid-season tactics switch-up. Because I'm really not been impressed by Bar in the couple of games we've used him, we've actually moved from a 3-4-1-2 to a 3-4-3 formation, with Yunus probably being the most important player in this tactic now, playing as a shadow striker. If he can combine with Morstadt in the same way that Karaman used to, then that could reignite our season. Katic is going to be our captain too now, but I don't think we're going to actually have a tougher first match. We're playing against first place Paderborn. They score goals for fun, so our target is really just to get a clean sheet. A 0-0 draw would be fine, a scrappy 1-0 win would be perfect, but I'm not expecting to blow these guys out of the water at all. Every time I see one of these graphics about Morstadt, I get more and more nervous that they're going to recall him from his loan and just play him in the Bundesliga. Puchaz into Yunus. Okay, beats his man, good a bit of agility into the box, and can't quite get the finish right, but that was really good from Yunus. Again, Yunus on the ball. We've got a runner in front of him. It's Puchaz again. He has a ton of pace. We already know this. He's going to drive into the box. We've got no one to really pull it back to, so let's just finish it. And that is a really nice right-footed curler into the bottom right corner. Absolutely amazing goal. Katic playing like Maldini, back out to Puchaz. I think that's Yunus, it is. Turns his man. Can he get the shot away? We go far post, but he drags it wide. He is having such a crazy game. Involved at both ends. Yunus has really stepped it up recently. Yunus again on the ball. Can we turn this guy? Oh, we can. Can we get the shot away again? This time it's on target, and this time it finds the back of the net. A really nice dribble, and probably an even better finish to beat the goalkeeper. And we are ahead 2-0 now against Paderborn. Bullet turns, and that is half-time. Really good performance from the lads so far in this first half. We have reduced Paderborn to 0 shots, which is incredible with how dominant they've been. Schallenberg's won it. He's going to flick it to Morstadt, and he gets away from his defender into the box. Let's just hit this far post. And when you see this guy one-on-one, you know there is only going to be one result. Morstadt with yet another goal. No wonder the fans love him. Schallenberg plays it through into Morstadt. A ball roll does 2 defenders, and Yunus is going to dink this. I'm not sure it was the finish that we were intending, but it is the result that we were intending. What a goal, and that is 4-0 now for Schalke. And with a lead this big, you can take off your best players. There are the 2 men of the match. Doing some defending now. I think someone's open in the middle, and they are. They're going to get the header off, and it's a good save from Enquiries to keep that clean sheet. El Fauzi into Misa Bar. Let's just hit this, and it's gone straight down the middle. Every single player has been unreal since we changed tactics. Gomez, and it's going to take another good save from Enquiries. Are they going to keep it in? Oh my god, that sums up their match. Bullet on the ball, and that is it. A 5-0 demolition. Maybe they were just complacent, or maybe we're just really good now. I'm not too sure. How have we won that game 5-0, but also keeping the clean sheet? It's about time we got one, to be fair. Problem is though, Morstadt is doing so well that surely Hoffenheim are about to recall him. We might make it to January with him in the team, but it's hard to see a player that scored 14 goals in 14 games sticking around in the second division. It would be even harder for us to keep him if he scored against Bundesliga club Heidenheim in the cup, proving that he could do it at the next level up. Before we actually play this game though, we've seen how much Højlund and Becker have improved while they've been out on loan, so we're going to promote some of our youth again for this match, but this time it's going to be permanent. I'll loan them out as soon as we can, and hopefully they have similar growth to what those guys have got, and they're ready for the fringes of the first team next season. It's a really big opportunity for Pollard now though, because we're starting him in the game against Heidenheim, while the other two are going to be on the bench. Let's see what we can do. This is going to be a really good test, playing against a team from the Bundesliga, even if they're not one of the better ones in Heidenheim. I don't know if our tactics will work against a good team, but let's hope that they do. And they're through. Good save from Enquiries. Surely the rebound's going in, and Winkler only can find the side net. And Morstedt has got away from his defender after winning it himself. Doesn't look like he's got the pace to get the shot away, but maybe we can. Oh, absolutely we can. We have silenced their fans. Can we hold on to this lead? Pollard plays in Morstedt. He kicks it out, but doesn't go down. Too honest. And that's half time. We are ahead, and we are definitely into hold on to this win territory. Heidenheim attacking. Kaufmann gets it out of his feet and into the back of the net. Karius beaten from distance yet again. Kaufmann into Honsack. Scienza is out wide, trying some tricks. Can he get into the box? He can. And we've dived in recklessly. We've tried to win it. It was a desperate situation. I think it was going to be a goal either way. Going left. Winkler goes top right. And we've been sent the wrong way. Come on, we need to get a comeback, and it needs to happen soon. Younes into Morstedt. I wasn't expecting it this soon. Into the box. Finesses it near post. 2-2. And we are back into this game. I'm not sure how, because we have been dominated. Already got some opinions on what we need to do if we do somehow manage to get promoted. And it is going to involve a lot of new players. Honsack, and that is awful. Trying to repeat what they did earlier in the game, but can't quite do it. Extra time starting then, and we've probably got the fitter team because we've been playing less matches this season. Good save from Karius. What can they do from the corner? Well, they're going to go short, but Chaz is there, and now he's got an open field ahead of him, and he has a lot of pace. Their covering defender doesn't really seem like he wants to do much covering. Can we get into the box? We can. Can we hold off this guy? We can. The finish is spot on as well. And it's a typical Puchaz goal. I think all of his goals have come from counter-attacks on corners. But that one was unreal. Winning the ball himself, running 90 metres, and putting us 3-2 up. It doesn't really seem like Heidenheim want to equalise this game. And they're not going to. The referee blows the whistle. This tactics change has been unreal, but our next cup game is really the one to look forward to. We're going to be playing in the Ruhr Derby. The internal rivals Borussia Dortmund await us in the quarterfinals, and you will be able to watch that match in the next episode, so make sure you subscribe. But we have one more game today, where we're playing against Nuremberg, and hopefully we can recover some of the damage we caused at the end of last episode and the start of this episode when we were on that bad run, because if we win this game, we go second, just a couple of points off first. As you'd expect, a lot of attention on Morstedt yet again. If he keeps scoring at this rate, there's no doubt he's going to a bigger club in January. Becker gets away from his man. Alright, let's just hit this. I can't believe it's gone through his legs. We've absolutely megged the goalkeeper. Wow, that's a very bizarre angle to be scoring from, but we'll take that 1-0. On the other side, Puchaz cuts inside. We've got a run there from Bachmann. We've got Morstedt, and as you would expect, he has scored a 15th goal. I really don't know what to do with this guy. Should he be going to the Bundesliga? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, so close to one last chance before half time, but we're going in ahead yet again, 2-0. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Daffner, he's got a runner in there. Okay, and the goalkeeper, yeah, that's just an absolutely perfect finish. El Fawzi trying to get it into Younes, but we can't quite do it. Marquez is going to clear it just. So close to getting a really lucky rebound. Just a few seconds left. Are we going to concede a late equaliser? Daffner, good tackle from Bullet, and Katic clears it. If anything, we were going to score on the counter-attack, but the referee blows the whistle, and we have won another match. So, we started this episode in second, dropped down to sixth, and we've recovered to be second, 2 points behind Paderborn, a team, of course, we also beat in this episode. Our form has absolutely recovered since we battered them 5-0. Next episode is going to be absolutely amazing. We've got the January transfer window, we've got that game against Dortmund, and potentially Schalke could be first place in the Zweite Bundesliga by the end of next episode. But if you want to see this entire series, make sure you subscribe so that YouTube recommends my videos once they have been released. But thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers and goodbye.